Alright, go ahead and look this way. Perfect.
You have to fix for it. You're fine.
And then
Perfect.
I'm going
I'll
to
have
leave you a check. I'm going to set it in there.
Make
So
sure that
that's
it's
kind of out of the way.
Yeah, I'll put it away. Let me know when you're ready, Mark.
Okay, I'm done.
Thanks, girl. Good? Alright. So tell me your name.
I'm Danielle.
Danielle. I'm Nicole. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
What's the shortest you've gone?
Shoulder length.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
I definitely need some bangs though.
Okay.
Because like, I don't know, I don't really like my forehead too much.
So, you want to keep this, you want it to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep as much length as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with just cutting some of this length off, because we're not going to keep it anyway. And then we'll go from there, as far as the rest of the length. So what do you do for work?
Pastry. I'm a pastry chef.
Nice,
Over
where?
at Red Rock Casino. I do their steakhouse.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How long have you been there for?
About 3 years now.
Very cool. Enjoy it or not really?
I do. I enjoy it. I just don't enjoy one of the new chefs there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Think they'll last? Finish it?
As long as you don't make me look like a boy, I'll be
You
okay.
definitely don't have that kind of face to look like a boy. So do you want me to donate this? Because I have a girl here that makes wigs.
Yes, please.
Okay. She makes them for kids with cancer for no charge. Like Locks of Love, they say they don't charge, but they do.
Yeah, they charge them like $1,000 or something like that.
It's insane.
For a wig.
So the girl here bakes them, doesn't charge, dyes them, does the whole works. So at least you know it's all good at a good cause.
Yeah, we're going back now.
No? Be so cute. And you won't have to put your hair up for work now?
True.
Do they make everybody pull their hair up?
Yeah.
It's annoying. So we'll start with a little bit shorter than what you want, because it'll grow in so fast, and it'll just look really bad. If we do it that long, in a week, you'll be like, why didn't I cut it just a little bit shorter? So we're gonna go just a tad bit shorter, and then if you want it shorter, you know, we'll look at it and see if you what you want to do.
Yeah, I just pretty much want it a little longer in front for the bangs part.
You got it. I left all that hair out. That won't even get touched. Right now it's just your back and sides. So you tell your work?
No. Well, I told some of my coworkers I was cutting it all off.
What'd they say?
They were a little worried.
Worried?
Like some were worried, and then other ones were like, "Go for it."
It's just hair.
Yeah.
So fast it'll be back.
Yeah, I figured I wanted to try all this because the last month the doctors told me I had like a precancerous tumor in my colon. And so I was like, well, let's see if I even look good with short hair. You know? Because they removed it, but they're like, with my age and everything, they're like, it's probably going to grow back.
How old are you?
26.
Why did they say that?
Because normally your body doesn't like produce polyps until you're 50 when you're a female.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So I was like, oh, okay. And so now I'm just kind of wanting to do things I haven't done that I've wanted to do.
Right? Why not?
Even though it's like nerve-wracking.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
26?
Yeah.
Now, what did they have to do to like take it out or remove it or
I
whatever?
had to do like a lower GI exam, and then when they were doing it, they removed it then. But now I have to do that exam every 6 months to a year.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, just to make sure it's not coming back.
Which is smart.
Yeah. So what was the style you guys were planning on doing?
You ever seen what a short pixie looks like?
No. Like I like Snow White from Once Upon a Time.
Oh yes, exact.
Yeah.
I love that. I cannot believe you just made that reference.
Yeah. That's my sister. She's like, you're gonna look just like her. And I'm like, okay.
I love her. She's
Like-
so cute.
My sister is the only one that I told. Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of what a short pixie looks like. Super cute.
Yeah. I just want a little bit of bang, like that one right there.
You
would
like
be
this
perfect.
one?
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be shorter on the back.
Yeah.
And then we'll leave it longer on the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one would be perfect, actually.
Awesome.
Because, like, I just would like to be able to cover my forehead.
Man, I'm with you on that. I caught mine in the 4-finger forehead.
Yeah, that's me.
I freaking hate it. And I'm always told, like, you don't have a big forehead. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. And I'm just like, oh, God.
When you take pictures and that's the first thing you look at,
But I'm glad that my hair is going to be made into a wig for little kids.
yep,
That's actually
and
free.
100% free.
So that makes me feel better. Because I have kind of nice hair.
You have beautiful hair. Because most of the time it gets put with a bunch of other hair.
Mm-hmm.
So these get dyed and, you know, styled
Yeah.
differently. Okay, head straight down. So your hair is in such good condition
Mm-hmm.
that it will dye and bleach depending on what wig she's going to put it in.
I've actually never dyed my hair before, so
That's even better.
yeah, that's what I've heard. So hopefully the little kid likes it.
I think they will. I think anything will be better than what they have.
Oh yeah. So that actually makes me feel so much better with this haircut, though.
What do you mean, knowing that?
Yeah. Because in worst case scenario, I'm like, hey Dad, I donated it all to like give kids wigs.
It's fantastic what this girl does. I mean, she's been on like the news about it. Like, it's really cool how much, you know, good this girl has done. And just on her own, you know, she's just a good person kind of thing.
Yeah.
Most people in this world are concerned about money and what do I get out of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and look up.
See, you're fine.
So we're gonna do like a shorter pixie,
Sure.
just with some bangs.
Decide we want to do that.
Hmm?
Then if you want to go shorter, you can't put hair back on.
We're just gonna we'll keep the bangs to about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of this will probably be just about here.
Okay. And then I could just use like styling mousse if I wanted to.
Very,
Like
very simple once it's short.
awesome.
I'm just gonna cut some of the length off so I don't have to wash all of it,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go back and shampoo you. Is your dad pretty open?
My dad likes long hair on girls. So, but he does also like donating hair to, you know,
Perfect.
kids with cancer and all that. So, but it's definitely time for change.
How long's the recovery on your surgery? How long's the recovery on your surgery?
Oh, it didn't really have any downtime because they did it during my exam
Okay.
because it wasn't big enough yet to be too serious. But they also found out that I have, like, my stomach is kind of messed up, so now I have to take like a pill 30 minutes before I eat anything.
Seriously?
Forever
Yeah.
or what?
Well, they decided that it shouldn't be forever, but it is like for the next 6 months I have to do that.
You're gonna lose some weight from not
I actually already did. I ended up losing 50 pounds, which was kind of nice.
50 pounds?
Because I was like pushing 200, and now
Shut
I'm
up.
150. So I'm like,
Just thinking about having to eat and being like, taking this pill, wait.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's a huge amount of weight.
Right?
You do not look like you just lost off 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the last 3 months I've lost 50 pounds.
And what does the doctor say? I feel like that's just like an insane amount of weight.
Well, they're not too worried because I'm still in a healthy weight range. So they're not too worried about it. And now that I'm on the pill, it's going to be easier for me to eat and digest. So.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because pretty much my stomach
Pretty good.
acid levels were eating all the food before my body could absorb any of it.
But you weren't like, I know it's not gross, but you weren't like throwing it up or nothing, right?
Well, it got to the point where even if I drank water.
Don't do it! I absolutely love the fact that you used her as a reference though.
Yeah, because my sister, she's like, you're gonna look just like her.
She was so cute in that movie.
Right? But yeah, my sister's really supportive of it. She really thinks it's a cute idea. But my older sister, she's usually supportive of pretty much anything I do.
That's good.
Yeah, she's like, I definitely want pictures.
Aww. And does she live in San Diego?
No, she lives all the way in Portland, so she gets
Oh, wow.
the perfect view of the solar eclipse tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
right.
And she gets it where it's completely blacked out because she gets the total full eclipse. Whereas that's like the only state besides a couple other ones that are gonna get the full eclipse. We aren't gonna get the full eclipse. We're just gonna get some of it.
But it's only a few states that even can see anything, though, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna be like, we're not like, unless you have the glasses or do the shadow box, you probably aren't gonna notice it. But definitely, like, over where she's at, she's gonna see the whole thing.
That is really cool.
Oh yeah, I was like, you need to take a video.
Somehow, don't ruin your camera, though.
Oh yeah. So it's gonna like look like nighttime for like, they said anywhere from like a couple seconds to like 3 minutes.
Oh, wow. It can be only a couple seconds?
Yeah. Well, in some spots, but where she is, I think hers is gonna be a couple minutes. But it's so packed out there now, she says, like bumper to bumper traffic. The states actually ran out of gasoline.
Shut up.
Yeah, there's no gas in Portland right now.
So what do they do about that?
They don't know. Heather's just like, I'm just sticking at home right now.
I'm not driving anywhere.
So I was like, that's cool. And she sells her art online, so she doesn't have to like worry about getting to work or anything.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So she's one of those artsy people.
Fantastic.
She makes quite a bit of money though a month from selling it, and she does like kind of like anime style. Yeah.
On her own time. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. I was like always jealous because she can do cartoons and stuff, and I can just take someone's picture and draw it. Like,
That's really talented, though.
yeah, I can do portraits, but it's just like I've always wanted to do cartoons. I'm just not good at it. I get too weird, and like I'm like the portions are wrong.
But they're supposed to be, like, really off, though, right? On cartoons and
Yeah,
stuff.
and that's why it's just kind of like hard for me to get okay with them.
So did you do all the art classes and...
Yeah, me and her did a lot of art classes throughout middle school and high school. And I actually got into AP art, which was like a college course while I was like a sophomore in high school, and that was pretty much unheard of because it was like a senior only class. So I was pretty happy about
So you
that.
gotta be really talented to do that.
Oh yeah. But I feel more like a printer because it's like I can't do things off the top of my head like she can. Which
Everybody
I
has
feel,
their own talents, so I bet she can't do what you can do.
well, yeah, she's always told me how she's jealous about how I can do portraits and she can't. And I'm like, I guess we're just jealous of each other.
Right?
Different art styles, different people.
That is so cool, though. And I wish I could draw an apple, let alone a person.
Actually, if you want to get into drawing, like when I teach people how to draw, like portraits or still lifes, I show them either apples or cherries because those are the easiest things to like learn the basics with. So, yeah.
I tried taking an art class when I was in middle school, 8th grade or whatever, 9th grade I guess that would be. Man,
Yeah.
I was so bad at it.
Well, also when I noticed when I was in like middle school and high school, like the art classes don't like go into extreme detail, like
No,
with
that's
the
true.
with the basic art classes. Like I didn't start getting super detailed and stuff until I got into the AP art class. And
Then you got your skills.
yeah, then because I would be able to do portraits, but not as detailed and stuff. And then the art teachers were always shocked that I could take one pencil and not like a whole different sets, because there's different kinds of pencils too that do different shadings and stuff. But I could use like just a normal lead pencil and get a bunch of different kinds of tones in it, and they were surprised. They're like, "You did this with one pencil?"
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't like switching pencils when I'm drawing.
I want to take that second of my time.
Yeah. That, and then I'm also really good with charcoal, which I think is super fun, but it's just like it's really easy to mess up because if you accidentally brush it, it could smear the whole picture.
Really?
Yeah,
It's a little intimidating.
yeah. But I think it looks so much nicer. When you're doing like still life, I like doing charcoal pencils.
Every time I think of like getting my picture drawn, I think of like a caricature. Is that weird?
Well, yeah, I actually also wanted to get into that, but I'm also just like portion-wise, it's really hard for me. But I like caricatures. I
They're
can't say
so
it very well.
funny.
There's actually at Red Rock in the hall, they have all the executives in those kind of pictures in frames, like in the halls, so you can see it, and it's funny.
I only got one when I was a little kid. I've always wanted to do it again. I'm like, where do they even have that?
They have them on Fremont, I know, but they're kind of pricey.
I think that would be so fun.
I think I got mine done one time, but it didn't look like me at all, and I was just like, aw. Like, not even the face.
Mine when I was little, I have a cross eye when I like look a certain way. And nobody ever catches it, and they caught it in my little portraits. My little kid face is like,
Oh.
I was like, wow, this is mean. So why does your sister live in Portland? That's so far.
Because she had a friend out there and she went to go visit her, and like apparently it's like super hipster out there, and my sister's kind of super hipster, and so she's just like, this is totally my town.
I'm owning this town.
And so she just moved out there and she loves it.
That
She
is,
keeps trying to convince me to move out there, and I'm like, Heather, Portland's not my scene.
isn't it cold? I'm thinking Portland cold.
Yeah, no, it's freezing out there. Like she sent me weather, like in the middle of summer, like it was like 70 degrees, and I was like,
That's
"Yo."
kind of nice.
Like I was like, that, I'd be wearing a hoodie the whole time.
True. When you live in Vegas, it's like super warm and
Like it's more than super warm. It's like as soon as you walk outside, it's like an oven door.
I'll take an oven door besides, snow and
Oh yeah. I did live in Colorado for a year, and that was pretty nice. I learned how to snowboard, but I didn't like the snow. And I
having to
didn't-
wake up to that every day.
Yeah, I had to wake up at like 3 in the morning because I had to be at work at 4, and I'd have to walk to work because like none of the buses work that early.
And how far was your room from there? Like, how far did you stay from where you were?
Pretty much just had to cross like an intersection and go down a hill.
And that took you an hour?
It didn't take me an hour to work. it was like a 30-minute walk, but like whenever it would be snowing or anything, I would just be like, ugh, and I'd always slip and fall. And so I was just like, no, this isn't for me.
This is not happening.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this. Like I like to snowboard. I like to learn how to snowboard. That was fun, but it was just like,
I'm gonna pass on living here.
like, I'll come visit.
Do you ever go out there and visit?
I was planning to last year, but I just didn't get a chance to. But yeah, I have my snowboard is missing the snow.
Oh.
So I might try to get out there this year. Make a plan.
Man, last year had so much snow in Mount Charleston.
Oh, I know. And like Lee Canyon and Mammoth and all that.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I didn't go snowboarding one time either. Come on.
Really fun though. I remember when I was learning how to snowboard though, I accidentally like couldn't stop, and so I ended up stumbling over a little kid that was learning. And I felt so bad, and I got up and I was like crying because I was like, I felt like I hurt the little kid, and like the dad was like, he's fine, don't worry.
Don't worry about my little kid that's, 6 years old.
Yeah, I was like, oh god.
I'm just gonna ride away. That's hysterical. So do you know how to ski or just snowboard?
Just snowboard. I heard skiing is easier to learn how to do.
So easy.
But it's harder to master.
No.
And then I heard snowboarding is easy to learn, or hard to learn, but easy to like master. Like you can start doing tricks and stuff super fast.
You know what? Skiing I felt was so easy to do anything on. Snowboarding I've been doing it for like 5 years, and I'm like, I'm too afraid to like fall. And
yeah, and there's like certain ways you're supposed to like try to fall and all that. It's fun.
I know super cute. How she described it, we were talking about a short pixie, and she said Snow White from Once Upon a Time.
Pretty much.
That's so cute. I love that reference.
You got the face for short hair, you're fine.
So you're gonna go see her this summer? This winter, I mean?
She's actually coming down here, I think, in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Oh yeah. So she's excited.
Good. She coming down here just because?
Yeah, it's because she's kind of homesick because it's been a year.
That's a long time.
Oh yeah.
It's a really long time not to come home.
Mhm.
Now, is she by herself up there? Is there anybody else family-wise?
No family up there. But she has a lot of friends in Portland. She has more friends in Portland than she did here in Vegas. And so that was also why she wanted to move. Because she was very antisocial here in Vegas, but like now that she moved to Portland, she's like very social and like goes out and has fun.
That is awesome.
So it's definitely her kind of spot. I'm glad for her because she was just like miserable out here. And it's just kind of funny how like if you just change your space, like just change everything kind of.
But the people though, here, I love Vegas. Wouldn't move, but people are not very like social with us, right? I've lived here my whole life, and man, people like to keep to themselves, even your friends. So do you do like photography too?
Not really. Like I did it as a like an after school club thing. That was the only time I did photography. When I was in high school.
Did you enjoy it or not really?
Well, the teacher was never really like, she would always cancel the club, so it was just like,
Really?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. And so I was just like kind of like bummed out because you had to like pay for the clip and like you never got to use it. And I was just like, what the heck?
And she wouldn't even show up and you guys had to pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be pissed.
Oh yeah.
How much was the class?
What was it like? I think it was like $30. It wasn't a lot, but it was still like.
You had to pay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A free club. I wonder why she would do that.
I think she just needed more supplies for her classroom.
Wow. Was there a lot of people in the class?
In her classes, yeah, but not in the club. The club had like.
But you,
I actually have a question. I'm sorry. So I have a client back there. She wants to go take the red out of her hair. She was using clear.
okay. Some people
So,
have heard it before.
right. It's lifting, but the red stain from the Faria is still not going anywhere.
Red, you gotta use green, but what level are you trying to like finish her with?
She doesn't care. Like, she,
Then
anything
put like
below,
a,
above
sorry,
it.
1 second. Put like a green, what's the lowest color of green? Why don't you put, what level's her hair lifting to?
It's about a 7.
Why don't you
It's
put,
like bozo red.
so you're gonna put like a 6 green on her at least.
6 green.
I would put even if it's real red.
I've only got a strand test going right now.
Oh. If you were whole head, I mean soap cap her first.
Okay.
But after I would definitely use at least a 6. I don't know how long you've left the bleach on there for, but
About 20 minutes or so.
soap cap her hair before you do the whole head will make the color lift so much easier.
Okay.
Like be really patient when you put it all through and comb in each piece, and then whole bleach her head,
Okay.
and then it should look really really pretty. Would then put like a 6G. So I don't think 7 comes in G. It's too light. Then maybe going to coppers.
Okay. I gotta find a 6 green. Okay.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Thank you.
Yeah, call me if you need anything.